Good morning. Pastor Mike, Central Lutheran Church, Wichita, Kansas. It's been cold here the last few weeks. Sure, we had a day or two in the 70s, but then the wind shifts and the bottom falls out and the temps plunge into the teens. Clouds, ice, and snow just add to the bitterness of the day. Dull days make the cold feel colder. I have a friend who lives in Billings, Montana. Said it was 4 the other morning. Egads. My cold may not be cold to you. Fair. It's still cold to me. My office, while on the south side, has a very large window and a metal door to the outside that pulls the heat out of the air. Such icy winter days require a space heater on high, perched about 3 feet away. Warms up my space, warms my attitude. No chattering teeth to tug my mind away from calls or writing. No bitterness created by bitter breezes. Environment does that. It either soothes and comforts, almost as if it wasn't there, like the perfect day in the 70s on a perfect golf course, or it disturbs, distresses, grabs the director's chair instead of being satisfied with a supporting role. I find myself feeling that way when in graceless conversations, when with people accusing or judging, condemning, attacking, pointing fingers and running over. Life without grace feels wrong, should feel wrong to those of us claimed by Jesus. I don't understand how those who claim God's grace through faith can hang on to grudges or hard feelings. They know it's wrong too. Why else would they alter their normal personality or go out of the way to avoid people, leave early so people don't have a chance to greet them, avoid any eye contact lest they have to acknowledge that person? Such actions indicate they know it is wrong. We whose divine relationships exist purely because of God's grace feel at home in the warmth of grace, wrapped up, cozy, full of all the good stuff. That's why we feel distressed when it's gone, depressed, disappointed, discombobulated, cold. Grace is how God demonstrates His love toward us. Gives us His Son simply because He loves us. When we withhold grace from people, when we limit love for people, we choose to live in a cold room that keeps the rest of life from being productive. We undermine God's plan for creation. We throw off the blanket of love He's given to us to keep our hearts warm. There's nothing you can do when others are cold to you, but you can still be warm, graceful, forgiving, accepting to them even when they are not to you. Turns you into a space heater. May your day be filled with the warmth of God's love.